Autocart the other day. Although, is this the other day? Oh, I got my hat on differently. Yeah, I got my hat on differently, so it's another day. And it was about the Renault 5, and yeah, then there's a new Renault 5. That's great. It looks good, but it's only an EV. Now, surely, well, in a sane world, they might say, yeah, look, you can have an electric or not. Like in the old days, you have a diesel or not. I know the plumbing is different. I know the whole architecture of a car is different, and it should be when it's either EV or not. But it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? Because I'm going to show a picture of what I saw the other day in my local town, and yeah, it's an VW ID Buzz, which is really cool, and it's quite surprising, isn't it? That I mean, that should have really been a complete sellout, really, shouldn't it? I mean, it's such a funky looking vehicle. And the thing is, if it had been offered with a diesel engine, I don't think they'd be able to keep up with production, or they could have charged whatever they wanted for it. Because a lot of people are finding that, yeah, they'll buy one, the range isn't great, a couple 100 miles tops, if you're lucky. It's got to be MOT'd every single year. It's a commercial vehicle. It's so heavy, it falls into that class, and a lot of people didn't realise that. So, I mean, the one I saw in town, it was to do with ice cream, so it's a promotional vehicle. It's a business expense, so I'm sure it's all being paid for that way, which is great. But it just seems that there's a good-looking van, which has just won an award, the ID Buzz, as an electric van in some fleet awards, which again made me look at it twice as well. But it seems very, very strange, isn't it? That if VW hadn't gone down this electric route, and they'd just made something with a diesel engine, you know, a 2-litre diesel, as a camper and all that, or just as a funky van, it would have stopped people buying SUVs all the time, because people would have thought, yeah, that looks really cool, I'll have that as my family wagon, and it would have been great. But yeah, it's heavy, it's expensive, and it's inconvenient, and you'd have to stop with your family on your way to go and surf with it. But yeah, an ID Buzz was a great idea in theory, but I think the practice hasn't worked out very well. If they put people who like cars in charge of car companies, that's the sort of thing that would get made, wouldn't it? Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.